Hey Ann Arbor, it is Melissa Bondi from CTN, and we are back here at the Ann Arbor Art Fair. This is my 13th year, believe it or not, and we've got a beautiful day. People are starting to make their way into the fair, and we are going to talk with the vendors, the fair goers, the artists. So stay tuned for CTN at the Art Fair.
Dana Denha here, and this is CTN at the Art Fair 2025. I'm here with Bill Karras. He is actually doing a demo. He's creating jewelry. I believe he's a metalsmith.
Yes, a metalsmith. I work with copper and silver, and I do sculptures, but I don't have any of the sculptures here because they're actually too big.
So how did you get to be here at the Ann Arbor Art Fair making jewelry for everyone to see?
That's interesting. I was a Boilermaker, and I retired, and I worked with metal, most of my life. So uh, one of my friends actually got me into it. Uh, he was showing me some of his work, and then my wife does painting. She's an artist. She's in the Lawrence Street Gallery, and she got me to go to the BBAC to take a class, and I took one class, and I took a second class, and then I just went on YouTube and learned everything else pretty much on my own. But the Silversmiths Guild is it's just a conglomeration of artists who we travel mostly. There's 10 different artists here today, and I guess what got me into it was just like I said, I'm retired, and I needed something to fill my time. And once I started doing it, it's addictive. It's like anything else. It's addictive.
I could feel like when you start something like this, you just don't want to even go to bed at night. You just want to keep going.
Yes, sometimes I'll work 15 hours on a piece before it's done, and I won't stop. I just keep going. And
Isn't it amazing that you found, like, it's like you're retired, and now you have this, like, second career that is better than any career you ever had?
absolutely, because I can do it at my own pace, and it's relaxing. Actually, it is very relaxing.
I also think it's really good to constantly be using your hands.
Yes, it is. And I was in California for quite a few years, and I went to the desert a lot, and I joined the Gold Prospectors of America, and I got into gold prospecting and rock hounding, and now I have all these rocks that I now incorporate into my jewelry.
So yeah, so you have like a twofold hobby that has become a career.
I do quite a few. I do lapidary, I do the metalsmithing, I do casting, and then I make the wire jewelry. I like making the wire jewelry because it's relaxing, and it's something you don't need a lot of equipment for it. You need a torch, you need your wire, and just your hand tools mostly, and you can make almost anything. I mean, I made chainmail cuffs for the Renaissance Festival for people out there.
Yeah.
So it's pretty fun. It's versatile. You can, if you go on YouTube, you can find so many different chains and different links to make jewelry with. It's really is amazing.
The jewelry you're wearing, did you make all that?
Yes. Everything I wear, I make myself, except my retirement ring.
You earned that one.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Tell me about the piece you're making right now. So what are these metals?
These are called links. They're copper. And what you do is you anneal them, which annealing is you heat the copper to make it soft. See how pliable it is? I use these just because I want to line the links up perfectly. Then once you get it all assembled, there's a link to close it up with. We put it in a polisher, a tumbler, basically, and that work hardens it. It hardens the copper back up, and it polishes it. It comes out looking this way.
Yeah, because when you look at what you're making and what that finished piece, so is that just like a rock tumbler then you're using?
Yes. It's a jewelry tumbler. It has metal beads in it, and you put a burnishing solution in, and it cleans the metal. And it, like I said, what it does is from tumbling, the beads strike against the copper, and they harden it. So like right now, as you saw, these rings are really soft. You can't bend these ones with your fingers.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about like once the finished piece is done, it's a hard piece of jewelry.
And you don't have to solder these together because of the size of the wire. The wires are a 10 gauge copper wire, bare copper wire. And the process to make those is you twist the wire on a dial pin, and then you take your saw and you cut them. You have to cut them. And then once they're all cut, they come out like this. You know,
Okay.
yeah. And then you just start your jewelry. Now, like silver, you would actually want to solder each of these rings together. You want to solder every ring because you don't want to lose your jewelry. You don't want it to break on you. And by soldering it, it becomes a solid piece. You could hang somebody off of this. That's
Don't, but you could.
no, you could.
Do you have a website? Because you said you also have sculptures.
I have a Instagram account and I have a website on Facebook. I have it's called Steel Dog Creations.
Okay, so you can go to Steel Dog Creations. You can see your jewelry. You can see your sculptures. Learn more about you as an artist. Be jealous of your retirement.
You got to work for that, and don't ever rush it. You know, don't rush your retirement. Just work what you got to work, and when the time comes, it'll come. Yeah.
Well, you heard it here. Bill says your golden years are going to be your best years if you just take it slow and get there.
And I love to travel, so everywhere I go, I find something that I bring back with me to make something out of. A lot of my sculptures involve copper wire wrapping of stones collected at Lake Superior. They're all Michigan. It's all Michigan stuff. It's the rocks, the copper, and me. I'm here in Michigan. So.
Did you grow up here?
No, I actually grew up in Pittsburgh.
You know, I love Pittsburgh. That's where I got engaged.
Okay, great.
So, yeah, I actually have ties to Pittsburgh, but I love how much you use Michigan as like your aesthetic for this.
This is where I'm at now. So this is I'm always proud of where I live.
And Michigan just has such beautiful natural areas.
It absolutely does. It's a wonderful place and wonderful people. I haven't met anybody that wasn't nice.
Well, I think you have great taste in the places where you live because I feel like when you go to Pittsburgh, as soon as you go in there and you see the three rivers and everything, it's just gorgeous. I love it there too.
Yes, it is. Yes. It's a nice city. It's beautiful. A lot of bridges.
Yeah.
No straight roads like here.
No, I made my husband drive when we go there.
Absolutely. A lot of people get lost in Pittsburgh, especially with their GPS, because roads overlap because they do the twists and the turns, and a lot of people get lost.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to say before we go, Bill?
Hey, just come on by the Silversmiths Guild booth and check out the artists. There's 10 of us here, and we have a lot of artwork to show.
You heard it. Bill said head up to South U and hit up the Summer Art Fair and check out these beautiful works that they're creating here and watch them create them.
All right, I am now talking with Ursula. Her booth caught my eye as well. How cool is this stuff? Ursula, welcome.
Thank you.
CTN at the Art Fair 2025. Yeah. This is so cool. You have to tell, you're from
Woodstock, New York.
Woodstock, okay. And what do you have here today? Because this is really neat.
Thank you. So these are large stabiles. I make mobiles and stabiles, my son and I, Gabriel. These are the largest pieces that we do. So everything is physics. Nothing's welded on these pieces. So if you look here, that's just sitting on this fulcrum here. And it'll do a full 360. So these are the same pieces. This is in a natural rusted patina, and this is in a powder coated. You can get this in any color. And they're on show special. Come see me.
Ursula, where are people putting these? Where would you put this?
Okay, these go out on their property, right?
Okay.
And the mobiles also are constructed industrial stainless steel copper. These can take a 70-mile-an-hour wind, Okay, so the mobiles look delicate. They're not. These are legacy pieces. You hand these down to your kids. And they're well
Very cool.
priced.
They're very cool. Tell us about this one. I know you wanted to mention this one.
Yes. So this is called the Circus. So this has over 32 pieces on it, all just balanced. Okay, no welding. Every piece on this. And what you can do is change the angle, so you can interact with your piece. And then you have mobiles on the end. So even in the winter, guys, these pieces are beautiful because they can stay out all winter, and it changes the angle with the snow on there. Yeah.
Okay, I have to say, this is a first. I don't think I've seen this kind of art here, and I've been here many years.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, I don't think I've seen this, so I love it.
Thank you.
You're very talented.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
hon.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm a self-taught artist. So School of Hard Knocks. You figure stuff out.
Well, welcome to Ann Arbor.
Thank you. I love this show. Everybody come on down. I got great show specials.
Thank you.
Booth NU06.
Thank you so much.
WoodstockMobiles.com.
There you go. Perfect.
Thanks, Melissa.
You're a natural too. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
The Ann Arbor Farmers Market, located at 315 Detroit Street, proudly brings fresh produce, beverages, artisan items, and more to the community all year. Our 105-year-old market is producer only, featuring 125 vendors from Michigan. At market, you will find seasonal fruit and vegetables, mushrooms, herbs, farm fresh eggs, flowers, plants, honey, coffee, jewelry, art, and so much more. Market tokens for credit, debit, mobile pay, and double up food bucks can be purchased at our market office trailer. The market is open year-round, from 7 to 3 on Wednesdays and Saturdays, May through December. Between January and April, it will be open on Saturdays only, from 8 to 3. Learn more about the long and unique history of our market at a2gov.org/market.
Hi, this is Officer John Gilby from the Ann Arbor Police Department with a reminder about bicycle safety. Whether you're riding to school, work, or just around town, always wear your helmet because it could save your life. Be sure to be visible, and the city requires all cyclists to use lights in the rear and rear reflectors after sunset. Ride with the flow of traffic and obey all traffic signs and signals. And if you're riding on the sidewalk, ride slowly and announce your presence to pedestrians. Make sure that you stay alert and watch for parked car doors, and never ride distracted. Protect your bike by using a U-lock to avoid leaving valuables in plain sight. And drivers, remember in Ann Arbor, you must give cyclists at least 5 feet of space when passing. Let's work together and make the Ann Arbor streets safe for everyone. Stay alert, ride smart, and stay safe.
Dana Denha here, and this is Let's Watch with the Ann Arbor Film Festival.
Ann Arbor's annual film festival celebrates arts and artists of mediums of all kinds.
In 2015,
I was really
CTN
happy to
partnered
be
with the
the film
world-renowned
because I thought
Ann
it
Arbor
was
Film
really
Festival,
incredible.
creating Let's Watch with the Ann Arbor Film Festival. A space for filmmakers,
Experimental filmmaking was really what I enjoyed doing.
performance and installation artists, and creators of all kinds to share insights into their works, leading up to this annual festival.
They don't just become like a symbol, but that's actually a living, breathing person.
Destroyed as these different sort of like gentrification forces moved in.
So to say, real females.
How we are supposed to, talk about our bodies or talk or be how we're supposed to view ourselves as worthy, no matter what our sexual history is.
I'm Dana Denha for Let's Watch with the Ann Arbor Film Festival. Hey everyone, it's CTN here, CTN at the art fair. I'm Dana.
I'm Mo.
Tim.
And Tim and Mo decided that they want to be triplets with me today, so we all showed up to work, and they were like, what are you wearing today, Dana? We want to dress just like you. Or maybe I dress like them. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I chose this color for everybody to wear. So let it be known that at CTN, lilac is the color of Mo.
That is true. It brings out the color of your eyes.
Thank you.
Tim, on the other hand, I don't know. What color is your color, Tim?
This is my mother's favorite something.
Oh, it's his mother's favorite blossom, I guess, the lilac. So you heard it here. Tim loves his mother, and she should know that, and so do I.
Shout out Ann Arbor. Shout out to the likers, subscribers, gifters, subbers.
See you later, Rob. You better edit this well.
Doesn't it? It's some cinnamon over here. The almonds. Oh my gosh, we should go talk to them. Let's go talk to them. Let's see if they'll talk to them.
Hey, this is Jackson with CTN Ann Arbor, and we are here with
Mark Montez, the Nut Chamber.
And what are you selling here? The Nut Chamber.
We sell cinnamon roasted almonds, pecans, cashews, and then we have honey roasted cashews.
And is this your first time at the art fair? Have you been here for a while?
No, this is our first time, our very first time, but we've been doing a lot of shows, so I'm very excited for this show. This is our big one.
That's great. That's great. And what sort of flavors, what sort of nuts are you selling? Yeah, give me the rundown.
The rundown, all right, so we got cinnamon roasted almond. Those are our hard, crunchy ones. Then we have cinnamon roasted pecans. They're going to be softer, great on ice cream. And for those of you who don't want anything sweet, we have salted roasted cashews. Then we have cinnamon roasted cashews, and then my personal favorite is the honey roasted cashews, because these have raw honey and they're salted, so you get sweet and salty in the same bite. So I love these ones. These are my favorite.
Sounds delicious. And anything you're excited to see here, or is this just a total work day for you and big sales day?
I love what I do, so it's a total work day. Also, I just love the atmosphere. And I love seeing how big this event is. It's very exciting just to be here. It's quite the event. So I'm really excited to see this whole thing play out and see all the adventures we go through. So yeah, just the whole thing in general is really fun. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time and good luck today. Welcome to Ann Arbor in the Ann Arbor Art Fair.
Thank you very much.
All right, this is Jackson with CTN Ann Arbor at the Art Fair 2025.
Hi, I'm Mo Musri here at the Art Fair with Brian Bortz, owner of Lost Art Woodworks. Hi, Brian. How are you today?
Good. I'm doing great.
So tell me a little bit about your setup here. What's going on?
Well, what I make are wooden things. I tell people most of it functional. I really like functional work, so I concentrate on that. But all the work, kind of what I special in wood-wise, is marquetry work, which is making pictures with wood. I use, the other thing I'm adding to it is I'm adding some like shell to it, abalone shell and mother of pearl. Those are some accents that I do with that. So, and then I make all kinds of different things, boxes, tables, little functional items like these phone chargers. So a little bit of everything.
And how did you come into woodworking? I feel like it's kind of a more niche route to take in terms of art medium.
So that's a great question. I picked it up as a hobby. I'm an engineer by training long ago, and I was in a corporate job, and I picked it up as a hobby, and I fell in love with it. And I found in 2001, I was looking at I took a severance from my, basically let go. So I said, what do I want to do? And I said, I want to do woodworking for a living. And that was in 2001. So I've been doing it ever since.
Oh, that's awesome. And here today at the Art Fair, what are some of the stuff that you're showcasing?
You know, what I showcase a lot of my tables, these are actually new. Some of these tables are new designs. I always do great with the wireless chargers. They always sell really well. But then the little boxes, just a little bit of everything is, what are people, looking for? What do they like? And that's what I'm trying to appeal to.
And the designs, I guess, talk to me about that. How do you come up with some of these designs?
You know, that is a great question. I'm kind of a slow designer. I'll think about something sometimes for years. And then like, you know what I should do with that? Like with this wireless charger, I found this little electronic disc years before I made this piece. And I saw it and I said, I think I could make some kind of stand out of that. And I literally thought about it and finally had time to sit down and do it. And that's the design that came out. I made that 4 years ago. I've sold over 1,000 of them.
Oh, wow.
You know, so, but it was a slow process. I mean, a lot of my stuff is slow process. I think about it a long time. I'll have a list that I write it down on and think about it, and often it will get to actually I make something.
And I guess talk to me a little bit about the wood. Where do you source it from? Where does it come from?
So the wood is from all over the world, but I buy it from guys in the US. A lot of it's domestic. The hardwood parts are all domestic. I do a lot of cherry and maple. But they're from all over the world, and the colored ones that I have are dyed in Italy. Yeah, they're Italian dyed. They make the designs. I get huge pieces of them, like 25 inches wide by 10 feet long. I cut out pieces, and then I put them together. They're wooden mosaics, wooden shell mosaics that I'm putting on all these tops. And the designs are just from my drawings. I probably have more failed designs than good design. I do a lot of drawings, and sometimes they make it to something and they work, and sometimes they don't. So
such is the process.
Trial and error with some of them.
Yeah, such is the process.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it looks very beautiful, and thank you for taking the time here today to talk with us here at CTN. And now we will be back shortly with more at the art fair.
Come on out to the show.
Welcome to Ward Talk with our host, Bonnie Gabowitz. Each episode, we interview city leaders on the challenges, successes, and future of Ann Arbor. The mayor and 10 city council members share their insights on where we've been and where we're going. In that time, many changes happen, so tune in to Ward Talk every month to stay in the know. You can submit questions for our guests to ctn@a2gov.org, and we'll include your questions in the next episode.
Hey everyone, I'm Ryan Smith, the new producer here at CTN, and I've got exciting news. CTN training is back. This training will teach you how to plan a shoot, operate professional cameras, and edit your own videos. We'll even show you how to level up your smartphone filming skills or dive into action-packed GoPro shooting. And the best part, once you're certified, you'll have access to our gear and facilities, plus the opportunity to play your shows on CTN, both on TV and online. So if you're ready to learn new skills and start your creative journey, reach out to me. Thanks for watching, and I hope to hear from you soon.
Hi, I'm Mitch with CTN. Did you know CTN is available on both Android and iOS platforms for free?
That's right.
You can find us on the Cablecast app. Just look up CTN and all your favorite local programs are right at your fingertips. But that's not all. CTN is also on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV. If this is for you, visit a2gov.org/CTN. Then navigate to the About tab for instructions on how to set it up on your device. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, where you can watch our live meetings and all of our CTN-produced programs at youtube.com/CTN Ann Arbor. So come watch CTN, where we aim to connect, create, and communicate.
All right, I'm here with Allison Ravel. She's at the Ann Arbor Art Fair. She's checking out some wonderful artworks here on South U. Allison, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Monroe. I'm 20.
Do you go to school or anything?
No, I'm not in school right now. I just work.
Where do you work at?
Panda Express.
Ooh, delicious Panda Express. Shout out to Panda Express. What are you doing here at the art fair today? Are you here with, who are you here with? What are you doing?
My mom today. We're just checking out some cool art. Looking at.
Why did you want to come to the Ann Arbor Art Fair? Have you been here before?
We really like checking out art. We enjoy like art museums and stuff like that. So we've been to other art fairs before. We've never been to this one before.
This one's pretty cool. There's so much to see, so many different mediums. What attracts you? What do you like when you're walking around? What do you like to look at?
Definitely jewelry and paintings. I can spend a lot of time looking at a painting.
Do you get tempted to buy?
Yes, definitely.
You think?
I like to look at everything first and then decide what I want to go back to.
That is a smart way to do the art fair because there's just so much here that you don't want to make a mistake.
Right.
Do you want to shout out to any of your friends or family or anything?
Yeah, shout out to all my friends and family. I love y'all.
Cool. See you later.
Okay, we are now talking with Leslie. She is joining us all the way from Chicago area, and she's got some beautiful paintings that she is going to talk to us about today. Leslie, this booth caught my eye, of course, particularly the painting on the front here. But let's talk a little bit about these. You told me a little bit about the background, but tell our audience how this came to be and how you got into doing this type of art.
Well, thanks. Yes, I've been a painter for a long, long time. I've done this my whole life. The work that is here at the show is reverse paintings on plexiglass. And they're all originals. It's acrylic on acrylic, but they're painted on the back side. And that is what makes them look so luscious and interesting, and there's a clarity of color there. And I've always been an abstract painter. Okay. So I have a certain way, a certain vocabulary of marks. Sure. That's what we call it. Of the work that looks like mine is mine. And they're just really nice people like them.
They are. They're beautiful.
And I've been at the show many, many years.
Okay, so this is not your first time here.
It's not my first time.
Okay.
It's a great show. And
so the work here, would you find that they're, is this would be in like in a gallery versus a home versus a business? You know, where do people hang this type of art? It's so, like you said, clarity, clean, beautiful, sleek. That's what comes to mind when I see it.
My clients are from all walks of life, and my work gets placed in all different kinds of environments. Okay. Companies, residences. I don't know if anybody's put anything on a boat yet, but but they really are. The thing about art shows is that you get to meet us, we get to meet you, and we don't know who you are, you don't know who we are, and we form a relationship to do with the artwork.
Sure, quickly, and they might come back.
We hope they do.
Well, thank you. Yeah, thank you for talking with us, and good luck this weekend.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Yep.
We'll be back more with CTN at the Art Fair.